Hi everyone, you're watching Young Visionary. Young Visionary is an inspirational, motivational, and gospel channel that teaches you everything you need to know about your mind. It is also an educational channel. You might be asking yourself, what does Young Visionary have to do educationally? Yes, it gives you an insight on everything about education and also about your schooling, your JAM, your WAEC, your post-UTME, anything you need to know about it. Anything you need to know about it, it gives you an insight on it. And before I start, though, I'll be talking about how to set your goals today. But before I start, I would like you to click the subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified anytime I upload a new video. And you can also like and comment and also share to any other app like the WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, and others. And for the comments, you should comment. Yeah, you can ask me questions and I will answer you to the best of my ability. And you can also tell me how this video has helped you, and you can also give your own view on how to better and how to improve this channel. Once again, you are watching Young Visionary, and I want to tell everyone around that you have a happy Sunday. For those Muslims, whatever, but I want to tell the Christians happy Sunday. So like I said before, today we are going to be talking about how to set your goals. But before we start, what are goals? Have you ever asked yourself, what are my goals? Many youth, teenagers, children, even married men and women, they don't know their goals. Yes, they don't even have goals for themselves. But today I'll be giving you an insight about how to set your goals, how to make choices for yourself. I promised you this video, the last video I made when I was talking about the three dangerous habits that kills your mind, and I gave you a test. And in the course of my test, there was something that linked to this, and I promised you that I'll be uploading a video that is going to be talking about how to make choices for yourself. And of course, this is the video now. You should be very happy that you're having the video of how to set your goals. Many of us don't know how to set your goals. You don't even know what are goals, but today you'll be knowing it. So goals, what are goals? Have you asked yourself this question? What are my goals? Yeah. Now goals are those things that you wish to you like, I don't really know how to put it, but your goals are those things you want to accomplish as a person. Yes, your achievement as a person, what you want to accomplish. Yeah, so for you to be able to have a standard dream, for you to be able to accomplish your visions and your visions and your dreams, you must have a goal, because your goal are those things you want to achieve in life, like becoming a doctor, becoming a neurosurgeon, becoming a lawyer, becoming a banker. All these are your goals. Your goals should be set. Your goals should be written in a place where you'll be able to see it, that every given time you will go there and read it and you tell yourself, yeah, this is my goal. So today I'll be telling you the guidelines on how to set these goals that you've made for yourself, these achievements you want in life. I'm not you are the one that you know your achievement, you know the places you want to be as a person. Many of us even don't even have the mindset of becoming a president. Is it a crime if you are the president of any of your country, be it Nigeria, be it Algeria, any country you want to be, USA? Is it a crime for you to be a president in your country? Of course it's not a crime, and it starts from your goals. So the goals you set determines how your dream will be, and also determines how your future will be. So that's to say that the structure of your dream is based on your goals. That's why it's very important for you to set your goals. You see, many people you see out there, they don't even know how to use their money. Why? Because they don't have proper planning. And in other words, you can also put goal as the planning of your future, as the planning of your dreams. So if you don't have proper planning, you will not be able to do anything. Even in a building, the building needs proper planning. That's why this architects that you see today, those people that usually do their house, they go to people reading geography. Yes, you see them putting the entire house into a drawing book. Have you ever asked yourself why they do draw these things before they go about doing their work? They do it for proper plan, so that if there's any mistake, they will actually tackle it in their drawing, and not when they are building, they've already built it, then they realize their mistakes. So That's why it's good to plan anything you want to do. Going to the market, you plan. Doing carrying out a certain decision, you also plan. So that is why this video is coming on how to set your goals as a person, how your achievements should look like. So I'll be telling you the 4 key guidelines on how to set your goals, and please, you should follow up accordingly. One of these guidelines is invest on your mind. Before you think of setting your goals, you should try as much as possible to invest in your mind before you can even think of setting your goals. Because if you don't invest in your mind, you might end up making a very wrong goal, which will not really give you the expected result you want in the nearest future. Now, you have a goal. For example, you want to become a doctor. Now you set your goals, your achievements on this perspective. You're going for medicine and surgery, or every other course, and you put it down, you jotted it down, you set your goals, what you want to achieve in life, and you set it down. Now, as the person, this your goal then forms your dream, and one of your dreams is to become a medical doctor, as you've said to yourself. Now, do you have you yes, the truth is there are many doctors out there that still feed from hand to mouth. You don't even specify your dream. That's one of the things that kills dream a lot. And that's why next week on my next video, I will be uploading the killers of dream, what kills dream a lot. I'll be uploading it for you to know how to set your dream, and others how to dream, and how others, I'll be teaching you on that, but not just today. It's not today. What I'm just trying to bring out here is that you should know how to set your goals, because your mindset will determine how your goal will be. Like I said before, there are many doctors that feed from hand to mouth. Yeah, you want to be a medical doctor, you did not specify it. There are medical doctors, there are conductors, there are native doctors. So you should actually specify. Have someone ever asked you what you want to be? You just mention medical doctor, and be like, which medical doctor? Conductor? Or you need to specify. You need to add the word medical doctor for them to be able to know the specific doctor you want to become. So as I was saying before I was interrupted, now you need to know how to set your goal as a person, because it depends on your mind. Like I said in our last video, what you feed your mind with will shape your future. So you should try and invest on your mind. How do you invest in your mind? Read books, a lot of books. You should be a reader, because readers are leaders. You cannot be a leader if you don't read. Many great men today, they still read. Bill Gates, the richest man in the world, still read. Alhaji Aliko Dangote still read. Different great men still today read. Lecturers that teach read. Teachers that teach school read. Why? Because the more you teach people, the more you learn, and the more you learn, the more you want to know. You want to have a wide knowledge on what you have been learning or what you have been teaching. So this will trigger you to read a lot of books. As a person, as a student, as an entrepreneur, as a businessman, as a businesswoman, you should know that you should read. As far you are a learned person, you should be able to read. And for those people that are not learned, at least you have children that will be able to read for you. You should also give them books to read for you. That will actually develop your mind and make your mind focus on on your goals, on your particular dream, on your achievements. Yeah, it will make your mind focus. So first thing first, for you to set your goals is for you to make your mind to have a positive mindset. Because if you don't have a positive mindset, you end up setting a goal that will lead to pandemonium. So for this not to happen, you need to set your mind, activate what you want to, your achievement. You need to activate it in your mind first before you even think of writing anything down. So the second is know what you want out of life. Before you set your goals, you need to know what you want out of life. Now sit down. Have you ever sat down and asked yourself this question? What do I want out of life? What are my expectations in life? What did I want to affect my world with? Have you ever asked yourself this question? Majority of us have not asked ourselves this question. We just care about the latest fashion, the latest car, the latest person. We just care. Now, let me tell you something. Someone said something. He said, I mind, they discuss ideas. Average mind, discuss events, and the low mind discuss people or persons. That is to say that if you want to have a very high mind, you need to discuss what? Ideas, and stop discussing events, the latest anything latest, you should stop discussing it. The only thing you are permitted to discuss is the latest ideas, latest books you just read, and others. So have you ever asked yourself, what do you want out of life as a person? Majority of us, we don't actually make wise choices because we don't still know what we want out of life. I keep saying it, you can give a man 1 million naira, you can give a youth 1 million naira, and 2 days they want to know what they want to use the money to do. But a day before, you see the person complaining, oh, I want to repair my car, I want to pay my children's school fees, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to pay for my jam enrollment, I want to pay for my WAEC enrollment, I want to pay for anything, I want to buy my past questions, I want to do this. You have many wants, but immediately you have the money, you become confused of what you want to. And yes, before then you be planning what you want to do, but immediately the money comes to your hand, you become confused on what you want to do. Why? Because you lack proper plan. There is no set goal. That's why majority of the times when people have money, they end up squandering the money, and when they have squandered it, that's when they remember what they want plans to do. Why? Because there is no proper planning. That's why it's very important for you to write your goals. You need to budget it. Write what you want, budget it. That's why you need to know what you want out of life. You see a young girl, she's receiving 50,000 naira a month, and you see her write the list of what she wants. And majority of those things are fashions. You want to buy the latest dress, you want to buy the latest bag, latest shoes, and at the end of the day, when you bought all the latest, you end up not having food in the house. Have you ever think of affecting your world positively? Have we ever think of building different things? Dangote said now he's an entrepreneur. He uses money wisely. He plans his life. Many great men you see today, they have goals for themselves, they have achievements for themselves, and they have at least been able to accomplish 80% of their goals, of their dreams. Why? Because their planning is accurate. What they plan is accurate, and they strive, they are determined, they are focused to get there, and they are getting there gradually. We want to be like the rich men out there, but we don't want to do. One thing I've learned about humans is that they will want to become rich. They want to have the fruits of it. They want to have the benefit, but will not want to sacrifice for them to have the benefits. Before you pluck an orange from a tree, you force it to sacrifice by digging an hole and putting the orange seed inside, and be patient for the orange to start growing before it starts producing fruit. That is just the way your future is. You first need to put in something for you to be able to bring out something. Make wise decisions and stop blaming people for your decisions. That is one thing you need to know. Know what you want out of life. The reason why we are making wise choices and at the end of the day we regret it is because we don't still know what we want out of life. Look at yourself today. Be frank with yourself. Yes, you've made wrong decisions, and ask yourself, have I set my goals? Of course, you've not set your goals, and that's why you are still making wrong decisions. Because the moment you start setting your goal, the moment your mind become activated, and you start being focused on that thing you set your goal for. If it's negatively, you focus negatively, and that is the main reason why you need to change the content of your mind before you think of setting your goals. And that's why I'm giving you the guidelines on how to set your goals. Please know what you want out of life. You cannot just jump into setting your goals when you don't even know what you want. You cannot even give a list of something when you don't know what you want. There is no way you want to go to the market and you will not have a list of what you want to buy. Why? Because your mind already have been activated that this is what I want. These are my wants. I need pepper. I need gari. I need onions, I need all these things to cook my food, and you write it down. Why? Because you know what you want in that food. But the moment you don't know what you want, you will not have anything to write. That is to say that you cannot give what you don't have. In test, in exam, you don't read. You cannot write what you don't read. Except you listen to the class, because yes, you need to understand you as a person. There's some people that they don't really read, but they listen to what their teacher has taught them in class. But the moment you don't listen and you don't read, what do you expect to write in the paper? Nothing. Do you want to do examination malpractice? And if you get caught, you know the penalties. So for you to stop all this pandemonium, all this rubbish character, you first need to plan. And before you can plan, you need to know what you want. That's why in all setting of your goals, the major thing is for you to have a choice for yourself before you can even think of setting a goal. You need to know what you want as a person. You need to know the achievements, the goals. All these things need to be at your beck and call. And it should not be, yes, you are in Abuja and it is in Lagos, very far, a far distance. It should be close to you. You guys should be 5 and 6. Yeah, that is how close you should be. So you should know what you want out of life. And the second is know where you are coming from and where you are heading to. I was going through Facebook and I saw something. It said, if you don't come from a rich family will certainly come from you. I know someone have said amen. Yeah, I say amen to myself and for all my subscribers and the world at large. I pray that if you don't come from a rich family, certainly a rich family will come from you. Now the third point is you should know where you are coming from and where you are heading to. A man who knows the road to his house will never get lost, no matter how his friends, any distraction of any kind, no matter how his friend distracting and say this is not the path to your house. As far he knows the path, he's determined, he's focused, he knows, he's very sure, 100% sure that this is the road I pass to my house. Yes, I can follow this path, but this is the major road I pass to my house. And someone is saying, follow this side. I know this side is leading to another house or another path, and this side is leading to another path. But know that this road is leading to your house. You would not even listen to the person, even when the person tries to entice you with money, entice you with different things, and tend to distract you. But as far as you know that this is the road I'm taking to my house, you will never be distracted. Why? Because you know where you are coming from and where you are going to. The moment you know where you are going to, that is when determination comes. That is when focus comes. When these two words in the place, it means you know where you are going to. But if you don't have determination, you don't have focus, you don't have perseverance, you are not going anywhere. You are just moving, thinking you are going somewhere, but you are not going anywhere. Except you have these three qualities in you: determination, focus, and perseverance. They should be at your beck and call. They should be one of your qualities, one of your many qualities. Those three things should be in you for you to get to an higher level, for you to acquire your dream, for you to achieve your dream rather. You need to have these three qualities. You should know where you're coming from. Know that people are looking up to you. Know that the world awaits your manifestation. There are thousands of people who are looking up to you. They might not tell you, but there are people that are looking up to you. Your parents are looking up to you. They are waiting for you to achieve that goal that you've once told them that you want to be, that thing you want to be, your dream that you've been telling them all through, from your kindergarten to your primary school, to your secondary school, and even to your university. For those that are in university, yeah, you'll be telling them all these things. You'll be singing it as a song to their ears. Now they are waiting for you to accomplish it, and it will be a shame if you don't accomplish it. It will be a very big shame. That is why you need to be focused in your dreams. That's why you need to have the determination in you for you to get to an higher level. And I want you to know something, that if you can have determination, if you can have focus, if you can have perseverance, the sky will be your limit. In fact, it will be the starting of your glory. Just be determined and know where you are coming from and when you know where you are heading to. And I bet you will get there. And the last time is pray. You need to pray. The Bible said something. It said, the Bible said something actually. The Bible said in I've forgotten the verse actually. The Bible said something. It said, if my people that are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray, only then and then alone will I open the windows of heaven and eat their land. This was not a word coming from a prophet. It was coming directly from God, that they should pray. So anything you do in life, you need to pray. Setting your goals, planning for you to set your goal, you need to pray, because your goal will never come to accomplishment if God does not give you the grace to achieve the goal that you've written in a paper and a book. And so you should be able to pray. As a Christian, you need to pray. And I know that majority of us are Christians watching me today, because this is actually a Christian channel. Yeah, so you need to pray. You need to dedicate your time to God. Bible study time, go to Bible study. Sunday service, go to Sunday service. Any program they have in church, try to attend. You know that there are many things we are going through in life that is a test from God to you, and many of us have failed that test. And I'll be also uploading a video how to pass the test and how to know that you are tempted, you are tested, because many of us don't know that we are undergoing temptations, we are undergoing trials. Yes, many tests that are coming to us today are actually a stepping stone to our greatness, because even in the educational settings, there is no how you will pass to the next class if you don't write your test. Your test determines whether you've been listening in class, whether you've been able to simulate what they are teaching you. So also you should be able to pass the test of life. Pray to God and He will actually help you. And that is when I've come to the end of this lecture today. Join me again this week, yeah, I upload videos 2 times a week actually. So join me again this week when I'll be uploading the killers of dream, everything you need to know about your dream. Yeah, remember, like, share, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell to get notified anytime I upload a new video. Also comment on anything you want, be it a question, a contribution, or just a thumbs up to me. Thank you and God bless. Bye.